So that's all you remember? Yes, that's all I remember. Because there's two reasons. Because I'm not sure how much people have been going concerned about what he was what he was mentioning about his dreams and efforts about trying to do something what he can do to inspire children. But to me, I think it's just something that I don't even think I could call it. But to me, I think I found this a bit more excuses, just nothing that I could be concerned about. But if it was something that I only think I can recall it, but sometimes it's hard to do, noticing how much he can refer to whenever he makes something like how you design for animatronics. So you must be a first guy who never referred to how you're gonna create some like arcade plays for entertaining children, but you just said you basically came there because you're just doing your job. Yes, because we were trying to do something to help out the entire work. But apparently, though, whenever we did, all we see is just something bad happens. I know that because it's just something that I don't think I could really recall it. It's something that I can't even refer to because all I see is something that I don't think it might be an understanding processing. It sounds like it's unnecessary, but you know how it feels. Okay. So let's get this straight here. You said that any people who can ever fail with something that you can't really describe, but every time you've been working that place, you just feel like you found something that's more environment. Well, it was at first, but what I'm talking about is this. Felix and Jack has ideas of how you can entertain children, even though they have no clue how are they going to do that. Because all they see right now, it's a false promise. Because it's just nothing that can be working with or don't working with, because it just sounds like it's environment. I'm sorry. I ate something today, but I really appreciate it. But like I said, all I see is just the false promises. Or what I say? Yeah, you said false promise. Okay. Well, like I said, it was a false promise because of the way how he's going to entertain children. But just by opening up a restaurant that you came up with the name, and I don't know what cause of these tired things has gone missing. We miss Brian. We never seen Rosemary. We never seen Sophie, too. It's like they're all just disappeared. It's like they're gone missing. Probably because there's something going on inside the freaking restaurant. Or the relocation project. Because apparently, though, all we found, it's like all forgotten. It's like we can't see anybody anymore. Look, I appreciate it. I understand you guys want to interrogate me because of what I was basically calling me for. I'm not some guy who don't know about anything that has something to do with this. The fact is, I'm just telling you that whenever we accomplish something, it's gone completely backhill, or setback or backfire at the same time, because we never know how we're going to fix this problem, because it just seems like it's broken. Look, even if you want to detective someone who can do the job properly, that's on you guys. Because I feel like everything we have done, or anything we have done, is just broken. It's just something that I can't even noticing about it, but every time I did, it's just not something that I can do, or something that I don't want to do, because it's just something that I even try to deal with. But, nothing is ever going to be that usual anymore, because all I found out is just broken. It's like as if no one has a purpose in life anymore. Which, of course, I found it too stupid, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. We understand you, okay? Even if you're not the one who's causing all this trouble. Then how come you knew it's Felix? Look, Felix and John, they why did I say John? John doesn't even working with the environment. Well, there's some guy who made a game. It was some sort of a video game that they made for the Bun Co. Really? There's a guy who made a video game? Yeah. You play video games, right? I don't play video games. I played video games one time, and I kind of suck at it. Well, look, all I'm saying is this, though. What I do learn is that there's some guy who has created a video game. But I'm not sure what the name of it, but I just basically remember it. I told you, though, because Jack wants to entertain some children. He's like he wants to do it for the family. Ever since Felix and him would basically make the entire company just by putting a name Bunko, just because it's just something that needs to do. But every time we did, it's all just fruitless guessing. But the fact is, nothing ever worked correctly. Because since the death of the children that's happened since 1983 in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and all the children that has basically been killed by something that it's like unforsakenly evil. But I know I'm sounding like I'm making no sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. Because every single people and children, they've died because animatronics are basically been, I don't know if I would say control, but I'm pretty sure they all like under in something control, like spirits or something. Because I can't tell the differences between real or elaborate hoax at the same time. Okay. We can let you go now, because we done your interrogation talk with you. Really, you're done with me? No, we done our interrogation talk. It's just the fact you told us something that we need to know, and you told us. And we understand that you didn't cause any problems, but the fact is, we just need to know what's causing all this situation happens, okay? But thanks for letting me know what's happening, okay? You're welcome. I mean, by the way, if you've seen Felix, or anyone else for that matter, just don't make things so much difficult. Because if it was getting difficult, then I would leave out of this business. Because I just feel like I don't care about the company, environment, or the entertaining children. Because all I see is just stupid. If you'll excuse me, I'll leave you be. I'm very concerned about this guy anyways. He said that he found out the person that he basically created a video game. And how do you think that this is like some sort of responsible cause for the entire incident for children and people who's been working at the Buns Co. That's what he says, you know. Nobody ever get the blame. They all know the story, but the fact is nobody ever know who's the suspect. If Jack has something to do with the animatronics, then I'm pretty sure he has something to do with other people who's been, I don't know, mind controlled or what. That's like the first thing we need to know. What's causing all these people gone missing? That's like a true reason. We need to find out who's the responsible. If it was Felix or John or Jack. Because Jack and Felix are the ones who created the place. And the environment, animatronics or something. Do you think animatronics are like possessed or something? I don't know. It's something like that. I mean, who knows? If we're going to find out how we're going to deal with someone like this, because Felix and Jack might be the two people who basically made Bunny Co. I mean, if it was something different, then I should knew something would change up with their minds. I mean, I don't know. It's just, this is something that I don't think people would go ahead and understand how you feel like you wanted to environment for children. This is just something that I don't think I can really take out the processing or whatnot, but to me, I just found it a bit clingy. I don't think it's clingy. It's just a lot of people told us everything about what happened. I mean, if we're gonna find out something what's going on, then I'm pretty sure we will find something that we're gonna do. True, exactly. How are we gonna find the one who's behind all of this? We shall figure out soon. But I think I know a guy who could basically give us information about the video game creation. Of course, the video game creation, the one that he said, and it's something that has to do with it. Of course, he does have something to do with it. I mean, it might be the first thing, but at least I do know what it means. So if we're going to find this guy here, the one who says he created a video game, but what video game is it called? We shall figure it out. Because who knows? Something mystery like this can even tell our differences. But if I know it correctly, we shall see who is the main person behind all of this.